Hi guys, today is the 19th January Thursday and it's about 11:15 in the morning here in the UK. So today we are meant to do USD JPY, but I am going to do US30 just because US30 was something that was really amazing yesterday and it's still like giving crazy dips. Let's just take a look. I mean, yeah, I think let's just stick to US30 today. I probably might do a USD JPY tomorrow, okay? So I'm just going to do a quick top-down analysis on US30. What's this? Right, okay. So this is what I marked up last night when Asian opened. So we had this long dip yesterday. All right. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the sell just so I can delete this after, which doesn't kind of um, get in our way. Okay, so I took it on the 5 minutes. Didn't catch the whole move, but caught a good amount of pips. Okay, just gonna move all of this away so we can see. Okay. Uh, oh, okay. Sorry, this was an adjusted one. Let's just see where's the move I caught. It's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay, just bear with me, guys, so that I can actually show you guys which is the trade I took. So it is this one. So on a 5 minutes, we had a good amount of rejection candles. So this happened at 1:30. There was news yesterday at 1:30 UK time, right? So this happened at 1:30 where it did a rejection of the 200 moving average. And I told you yesterday's video, the 200 moving average rejection, getting a nice rejection of that, it is often will get you into profit. But how long the move is going to be is something that needs more technical analysis. But I kind of like, besides my main trading strategy, I do kind of like the 200 moving average as a strategy in itself, right? So this was a rejection of, and we already knew it was going to come down to a certain point. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so we already knew it was going to come down. So what I did was I was looking for sales, and then when 200 rejected, I didn't go in because 2:30 is New York Open, and I don't really like to take any trades until New York, the all the movement and all the wicks has happened after New York Open, and typically within the 5 minute candle, we should actually see that move happen, and then you decide whether there's a trade or not. So when 2:30 candle hit, which was I'll show you which one was it. This one. Uh, yeah, this one here, which was another one of those candles. Just a normal one, didn't really do any rejection whatsoever. And I was just waiting. I wanted to see like red candle because it was really blue out here, and sometimes price decides to really go up and do a wick. So I was not ready to enter as of that time. But over here, if you can see a pin bar printed, a bearish pin bar. So the next few candles, you can see there was another rejection of the 200 moving average. So there was one. I'm going to draw so that you guys can see. Right, there was one, and there was one more. Okay, so there was two rejection of the moving average, and I was like, you know what? I am so sure this is going to go down, and I went in. So after the bearish pin bar printed, I literally took entry, and I took it down, and I took it down. Oh, there was another markup line here. To be fair, guys, I actually did not. I took it off yesterday because I was marking other things up. But yeah, so there was another line here which we had previously marked up. So I only took it up to there, which gave me another 268 pips. So I was really happy with that. And it was a zone as well. So I came out and I was good. So, but then price decided to still tank and tank and tank, which was great. But I was not looking at charts after, but there was so many multiple re-entries. The problem with this is, you know what? I kind of knew. I'll tell you guys, even if I had seen it, I might be a little hesitant to take it just because if you actually see this, where this cursor is, and you look at where price is, so price did go up a little bit. So we got a little bit of an uptrend. And then if you put your cursor right at the red, this marker, it says bearish, and you look at where the fib is, it is actually still like plotting to go up. So I was, for me, I really did think that that was the end of the move and it was going to do a nice retracement for me to catch. And then when it's done a proper retracement, we can catch it back down. That was the plan. But clearly price has decided to like just go down and do that. So I was not really confident, to be honest, that price was going to carry on going down without giving us a nice retracement. Um, so that was what it was. If you look at a higher time frame, so if you notice, I did this markup last night, and I did put the 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, just based, and 0.618 was basically a 200 moving average, rejection as well. And I thought that over the night, once Asian opened, price might just decide, like you see, you had a bullish pin bar, and I thought if price even goes to 0.38, 382, that's where I marked up because it was really a hard sell, and I thought it wouldn't go back too much for retracement. So just even around here, I would have caught it all the way up to 3 to 800. So let's look at the daily time frame now. I'm just going to delete all of this because it's not even like yeah. So it's hard to catch this move right now because right here we are at a zone, right? Can you see the nice leg out? You can see this candle has changed color. It is basically a zone for a buy. So we have to kind of see a rejection off here and then basically go up, retest the zone again, and then all the way upwards. That's what we are looking for. So on a long term, basically we are bullish, but on a short term, we are kind of looking for it to come to the, I would say, towards this as a bare minimum, which is 50%, which is, I'll tell you guys, which is, yeah, so 0.33220, about there. Now, at the bottom of the zone, which is 3 to 800, right? So either way is what you are keeping your eyes on. But you know what, guys? Because I know I do have it, my eyes brought at the end of the zone on a daily time frame. Okay, I will look out for another sell opportunity if there's a small, because you know what, when this candle actually closed, to be fair, I actually thought we are going to get like a nice wake up and then drop down for the day, this one. But sometimes sellers are really really like in the momentum, so clearly, like we have a zone here as well. So clearly, they are just spitting it out. So I am just going to go with the flow. We really don't have anything else that we can do right now. The trend, basically, we are on sales, heavy sales right now. So whether it's going to really typically go up or not after is really a question of this, whether it's just going to carry on tagging. So again, as of now, I'm just looking for sales, keeping in mind the zone at the daily time frame. So my target is the 32,800 is where I do believe price would go down to. But I do not like just entering out of nowhere because here at top of the zone, we might just decide to get a nice retracement and then tank for the afternoon after New York Open. So don't get caught in situations where you don't want to be getting caught in. Be patient, wait for the right entry. Again, this could have been an entry on a 5 minutes. I missed it, so didn't really get in. Let's just see how many pips that is. So if we had got in here, that's almost a good 100 pips, guys. But yeah, it's okay. There's always, this is another tree, but that's, as always, I always feel like let's just wait for a proper retracement, or another bearish pin bar to print, and then look at your divergence and then decide what to do next. Okay, so that's my take for today. So I'm just literally looking for sales for today, and let's see where we get with that. And if it does decide to just reverse back up again, go with price action. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow with another analysis, and hopefully tomorrow we can look at USDJPY. Today US30 was just too exciting for me to not carry on looking at it, to look for potential setups. But yeah, it was a beautiful bleed yesterday. Like, that was just awesome. Just look at that. Just gonna remove this so that you guys can actually see. Look at the nice tank that we've got. Like, that was awesome, right? Yeah, so this was really beautiful. So we had multiple entries that we could have entered along the way. Just didn't see the charts until now that I'm doing the analysis. But there we go. So hopefully you guys caught some of those moves yesterday with US30, and see you guys tomorrow.